If I've done it before, I got to do it again. But this time, it's like Curtis Mayfield. Um, which female voice did he get the most out of? Now, the three candidates: Gladys Knight, Pips goes for Claudine, Aretha Franklin for Sparkle, Mavis Staples for Let's Do It Again, A Piece of the Action. So the three and association. And I guess what I really want to get into, who could have been a duet partner of him of the three that he worked with? Who could have gotten the most out of him the most? Um, it's gonna be interesting because Gladys Knight with Claudine, I like the tone of that. That just hit a certain way. That just takes you back to like Lemonade and Summertime, and it just had a certain way. It had a down home folk vibe. It had a he and the way he produced all three of them was different too. Cause Gladys Knight and the Pips, that felt very like he took the scene of New York, took the whole avenue, and it complemented. It was the production on it just felt very down home folk. It just had a way about it. It just felt like, you know, it hit a certain way. I it just felt like you were in the neighborhood. It just hit a certain way. And it left a lasting impression on me. It just really felt good. That's how I would describe that one. Um, when he worked with Staples sings Mavis and him, that had that church, had that stomp, that all, and you could feel it. It was a rawness to it, but it was soulful. It was like the best of both worlds. Like he really got a sensuous, but he got spiritual. It was amazing how they pulled that out because it had so much double entendre and things, but yet it was soulful. It was like spiritual. It was a cleansing, and the material with him, it just stomped. You know, boom, 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 and you hear it, and you just kind of feel the groove of it. It just really it moved you. It just really had a cadence about it that you just couldn't put down. So it felt some kind of way. So I would say that that one was definitely one of the ones that, had that groove to it, and it had that stank, but because of Mavis Staples' lead vocals, you couldn't help but feel it. You was going to definitely feel some kind of way. So I would say that that was one of the things that felt. Let me get to Aretha Franklin and Sparkle soundtrack, and that was sensuous. Um, it felt it felt like it was a natural fit, but it also felt like it was like you have to do this because at that stage she had been on such a hot streak, and at that time she was nearing the end of her hot streak. She had an incredible run, and it was only befitting that that was the last of that peak and prime. That was the juice, if you will. I think her best stuff before she worked with Luther Vandross was with Curtis Mayfield. I do, you know. And I think it just captured that soul. It hit those nuances. It tickled those boxes. So I think it was definitely that. But of the three, who do I think probably got the better? Like I could see it like kind of kicking where it just seemed like it was Mavis Staples. I think Mavis and Curtis Mayfield really it is a musical chemistry that even more so than Gladys and Aretha. And that's saying I'm talking about how I heard it. It felt like the connection was deep and profound. Just saying. But I liked all three of the soundtracks. He was one of my soundtrack kings back in the day. So, but anyway, tell me what you think. Which of those three you think connected the best with Curtis Mayfield Productions? Choices are Gladys Knight, Mavis Staples, or Aretha Franklin. There's no wrong answers because they three are the baddest to ever do it. But let me know what you think below. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership when you do. Requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.